Okay, we need to put more emeraldas in the chest. It's better to store them than to spend them right away. I could go broke that way.
Hey! Oh, I like our new idea. With it, we will never have to mine for resources at all. The villager does it for us.
Looks like there's an emerald cave.
Whoa.
Imagine how rich we could be.
Huh.
We just have to get past that guard. But it's not hard.
Hey!
Whoa!
Looks like we're in heaven on earth.
JJ, looks like that's it for today.
Huh?
And it's actually not that few emeralds that have come out. And by the way, the villager never figured it out. So we can keep stealing emeralds from him.
Whoa! I'm very happy to hear such news. And let's just go back to our house.
Yeah.
We still have so many emeralds to arrange. It's a good thing we put a railroad between the houses.
You're right. It would be very hard for us to walk around all the time and wear a lot of jewelry. But we can just roll around. And I think we can go back to it tomorrow.
Whoa! It's scary to imagine how fast he can mine emeralds. And where does he get them?
Yeah.
I completely forgot to put more emeralds in the chest. I'll have to fix that.
What?
Where did all my emeralds go? I was sure I put them in that chest. Something's not right here. I should check under the floor, just as I thought. Someone thought of stealing everything I have.
Hey! I'll zoom in now, and look at how much emeralds we already have. And we don't have to work hard to get them at all. We just ride the wagon and steal what everyone else earns.
The most important thing is that no one finds out about it, because then we'd be in big trouble. But our plan is perfect, so we don't have to worry about anyone catching us.
I think we can just rest now. We don't need anything else for now anyway. Whoa! Mikey, I think we're in trouble. I don't know how, but the villagers figured it out. So what do?
Look, I'm certainly not gonna give them the emeralds, because they're ours now. So we have to find a way out of the house. And we can't go through the door, because there's too many of them.
Whoa! I have an idea. But first, we have to go down to our basement and get as many emeralds as we can.
Yeah.
There's probably villagers down there too.
I get it. You want to escape through the back wall. But first, we have to block the passageway. Because that's where the villagers can come through and take everything we've stolen from them.
Whoa!
Be careful.
Ha-ha!
I want my emeralds back now, or you'll be in a lot of pain.
It's a good thing he's the only one who made it in here,
Yeah.
because we couldn't have handled more. Now take as many emeralds as you can carry, and we'll run away with them.
Too bad you can't carry everything in here. But that's okay. We'll be back.
Looks like we went overboard on the emeralds after all. They're very heavy to carry, but we have to try. And as soon as I make a pass, I'll have to run as hard as I can, because the villagers might catch up with us.
Yep. It's a good thing they didn't decide to surround the whole house, because then we wouldn't have been able to escape. But while they're busy screaming into the void, we can hide in the woods.
They'll never get their emeralds back, and it's a lot of fun.
All right, JJ. We've been on the road for quite some time now. So why don't we camp out here? It seems like a pretty good spot to me. And I don't think the villagers are still chasing us. So we'll be fine.
You're right, we're perfectly safe here. But that doesn't mean we can stay here for long. After all, we didn't bring any food or money, and the emeralds will have to be traded somewhere. Is there a bank around here?
Why would there be a bank? We're in the woods, but we can still check it out. But first, let's put everything in its proper place.
Well, now we're kind of done. Whoa. Wait, was that the villagers? I wonder where he's going so confidently. I think we should follow him. It's like there's some kind of building.
Look at this, it's a real bank.
Whoa.
I can't believe it's in the middle of the woods. And I say we rob it. After all, you can never have too much money, except we don't have any guns.
And we won't need it. We'll just have to have a little talk.
If you're here to check your savings, the safe is right behind me.
Thank you so much for the information. Let's go, JJ. You can only imagine how much stuff we can take away from here.
Whoa.
But I haven't quite figured out your plan yet.
The thing is, I've got some dynamite.
Oh.
Is that clearer now?
Yeah.
All right, we're done looking around. Have a good day, and hold on tight.
Well, that's it. Very soon we will have a lot of resources and cool armor. The most important thing is to place along the wall as much dynamite as possible. We've got a big safe to crack after all.
Mikey, no safe can withstand the power of dynamite, so you don't even have to worry about that. It's time for us to take what's in here, as long as there's enough space.
Wow! It's a lot to take in. We have to get it all and run as fast as we can, because I think the police are gonna get here real fast. If anyone calls them this far out,
It seems to me that we do have a lot of time on our hands, so there's no rush to run away.
That's so cool. Look, we got a lot of emeralds again, so we don't have to keep our old ones. But I have another idea. So let's take a walk to the village.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I was wondering what you had in mind. How did you get the idea to steal the villagers' noses? But it sounds like a lot of fun. So I'm gonna help you with that. Imagine their reaction when they wake up and don't see them.
You know what's even cooler? We can put those noses on ourselves later and look like real villagers. I don't think I've ever done anything more fun than this.
I hope they don't realize who did it, because then they'll be looking for us everywhere. And by the way, one nose isn't enough, so let's steal another one.
Yeah.
They're all asleep anyway.
That's where I got my nose. So we need to find another building. I think there's gonna be someone with a nose in the tower, but he'll wake up without it. Looks like the whole village will be without noses.
Even feel a little sorry for all of them. Still, I'd be very sad if my nose was stolen, but that's okay. It's all just for fun. I guess we can give them their noses back later, but not the emeralds.
It's time to watch villagers' reactions to not having noses. How quickly do you think they will realize it? My guess is right away.
My nose. I don't have one. How did this happen? Looks like no one has a nose left.
That's so funny. I had no idea they'd be in such a panic. I don't think I've ever seen such big eyes on a villager before. But it's done, so we can move on.
It was really a lot of fun, but we have to move on. We can't live in these tents forever. I'd love to go back to our house, but for now, there's a lot of villagers there.
Oh. Then what are we gonna do? We need to come up with a plan.
Anyway, I found out that there's a very interesting artifact inside this house, and with it, we can find more treasure. But first, we have to somehow steal it.
I don't think we're gonna have a problem with that. When it comes to stealing, we're the best. It's just a matter of doing it quietly and not falling into any traps. If there are any traps.
I don't think such a valuable artifact would just lie on the floor, so there would definitely be minimal protection. It'll probably be lasers, but they're no threat to us at all.
Yeah. And here's the room we were looking for. To be honest, we found it even faster than I thought. So now we just have to get to the end and get that artifact. I'm so excited to try it out.
Don't worry, we've almost got it. So it won't be long before we can use it. Who knows? Maybe we can get the answer to the question of how the villagers got so many emeralds.
Whoa! You got to him so fast, I didn't even get halfway there. But that's even better. Now let's get outside. And then we'll go wherever this artifact takes us. This is so exciting.
You know, I think I figured out what this artifact is for. It points the way to something very secret, and we just have to find out what's in it, because it's the villager's secret.
Whoa! Well, let's hurry up then. I'm so excited to see what we find. What if there's a cave of emeralds?
Whoa! Mikey, you were right. It really is a cave of emeralds, and it's even guarded. It's a good thing we can just fly over them, and then we can just go down and walk safely into the cave.
Seems like you don't want to mess with these guys, because they have guns, unlike us. But we don't need them. We just gotta figure out what the big deal is. And look, it looks like it's raining emeralds.
I can't believe this place actually exists. We need to get as many of these as we can. I especially like the emerald water. I've never seen that before.
I feel like I could live here forever, and I'd be the richest man in the world. I think that's enough emeralds for us. There's no way we can carry more than that. And let's just fly right away. I don't want to get caught by those guards.
Looks like we've been spotted, so we're gonna have to improvise. First, we have to get away from them, and then we can take off and get out of the cave safely.
Yep. You just have to do it really fast, because these guys really hurt. We don't want them beating us in this cave, but there's not too many of them, so we can still get away safely.
Here comes freedom.
Ow!
I don't know how, but we managed to get out of that place. And we were able to take everything we stole with us. That's just great. To think we have emerald water.
Look, it can turn earth into emeralds. Looks like it can do that with all the blocks, which means we now have an infinite emerald generator in our hands. That's really cool.
I wouldn't have thought water would have such an unusual property. It certainly can't be sold to villagers. They wouldn't have enough money to buy it. So from now on, we'll be the only ones with water.
Yeah, that's more correct. Let's make ourselves a little lake out of this water. That way, we'll never forget where it is, and we can quickly turn whatever we need into emeralds.
One can only hope that no one finds such a treasure, because anyone would want to steal it. But without the buckets, of course, that would be impossible.
There's only one action left to take. So that no one else can use this water, we're going to cut off access to it. We already have the source anyway, so we can close this cave.
It's a good thing I have a device that will quickly help us with this problem, because if we had decided to caulk the entrance with our own hands, it would have taken a lot of time.
Attention! Two men pose a danger to our source. We must capture them as quickly as possible.
Looks like they're not just gonna let us go now. So we need to finish what we started and get out of the cave fast. We don't need to fight them. We're here for something else.
It's still very dangerous to fly around the cave when a lot of blocks are falling on you from above. But it's good that I managed to get out, so we'll just have to wait for Mikey.
Yep. I'm totally fine. So finish what we came here to do. We need to make sure no one else can ever dig up this spring again. Although I think it's already broken.
Sure, I just collapsed the ceiling in there once. There was nothing left of the source, so we can safely return to our camp. After all, that's where we left our spring.
That's right. Somebody could have tried to take it away while we were out of sight.
Here, we have reached our campground. Except, I have a bad feeling about this. Like there's nothing else out there. I was right. Someone stole everything we had while we were flying to the cave.
JJ, I think we have a problem. We're surrounded by villagers on all sides. What are we gonna do?
Well, we found you. It was easy. Now you're finished.
You and me, we're in trouble. Who would have thought they'd find our base? It's a shame they took everything we had, but we have to get out, so it's time to get organized.
I think there's something under one of the beds. And yes, there's a passageway. So why don't you go down there and see if there's anything there? In the meantime, I'll keep an eye on the guards.
I think I already know what to do here. There's sand and gunpowder after all, which means I can make dynamite. That's what's gonna help us escape, and it needs to be a lot more dynamite.
Yes, make it as much as you can, because with it we can not only get out, but also fight back. And so far, so good. So work on it.
It's so nice to have blocks of wood, because without a shovel, it would have taken me too long to pick up all this sand. But now it'll go a lot faster, and we'll be out of here sooner.
Yep. That's very good, because I'm kind of scared to stay in this prison much longer. I don't know what these villagers are capable of, especially after we stole their noses.
Mikey, there's not much left. I'm almost done collecting sand, so I'll be making dynamite soon. And I figure I have enough for about 2 blocks of dynamite. I think that's enough.
Of course that's enough for us. And don't forget to make yourself a ladder. This cave is pretty deep after all. You won't be able to get out just like that. It's better to climb up the ladder.
It's done. So I'm coming up to you. And once I'm up there, we can activate the dynamite. I still want to get out of this cage and away from the villagers as soon as possible.
The key is to make sure we don't get hit by the blast, but I think we're gonna be okay. The important thing is to get away from the villagers, because they all have guns, and we could be in trouble.
Come on, Mikey. Who would have thought they'd react so quickly to that explosion? It's like they knew this was gonna happen.
I'm running!
Whoa!
Look how beautiful and expensive the house is. Hey, why don't we take it? I don't think the villager can handle us. So let's go. We're gonna make it.
Well, who's coming to see me?
Listen up. This is our home now.
Yeah.
So now you need to get out of here as fast as you can, or we're just gonna destroy you. And don't come back.
How quickly you chased him away. But I have a feeling he'll be back soon with reinforcements. So we need to build a wall. It's a good thing he's got a lot of emeralds here.
Whoa.
We'll make a wall out of them.
Hey!
We have so many of them now that even if we build a wall around the house, we still have those blocks. So we can even make the wall higher than we wanted. That way, the villagers won't be able to get in.
Now we will have a real fortress where no one will attack us. And then we can just sit down and rest from everything that has happened to us in such a small amount of time.
Whoa!
Turned out even better and taller than I thought. And that's it. No one can get through to us now, that's for sure. Not even dynamite can help them. Because the walls are so thick, they'll withstand the explosion.
Let's just sit on comfy chairs under umbrellas and sit in nature then. I think we really deserve a house like this. And let anyone try to take it away from us.